everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're heading into weeks 29 and 30, so things are starting to get real now as we head into the final stretch. This week I've noticed some more changes. The kicks are getting stronger now, they're more visible, you can see them. The heartburn is starting to level up a bit, and also the waddling is starting to waddle a bit more. Plus this week as well, I've also officially had it confirmed that my maternity leave has all been approved through work. I've got the letters and everything that I need. So yeah, it's just starting to feel a lot more real now. So there's a lot to catch up on weeks 29 and 30, so let's get into it. And as always, if you're on a pregnancy journey as well, I'd love to hear how you're doing. Pop your comments in the box below. This week, the baby's movements have got a lot stronger. The sort of gentle flutters that I was getting before, they seem to be long gone. I can really start to notice a difference now. Before, it was sometimes just a wee nudge here and there, whereas now it's like a full-on party, baby rolling about, stretching and kicking. But it's amazing to think that that's the baby preparing for the outside world, and it's not long to go. As much as I sometimes moan about the kicking and the movements, it really is reassuring to know that the baby's doing well, even if sometimes the kicks catch me by surprise. It's good to know that the baby's doing well. So the next thing is heartburn. I've really noticed it this week, that especially just after I've had meals, it just sits and it just lingers about for quite a wee while until I go to bed. It's definitely one of those symptoms that keeps you on your toes, and I've been trying to find ways to manage it by having like smaller meals, sipping more water. I have found as Gaviscon has really helped. That has been key to just help keeping it at bay. Hopefully it settles soon. If not, I've only got a few more weeks to go, and hopefully it'll be one of those symptoms that I leave it behind after the baby's here. I've definitely felt more sensitive this week, whether it be a happy moment or something sometimes things are a bit more frustrating, but I suppose it's all part of the journey, and it does make for an interesting mix. The other weekend there, we were at the cinema seeing the new Lilo and Stitch film, and I was fine the whole way through it until the very end, and I was a blobbering mess at the end of it. So it's been fun. No doubt that'll probably get stronger and worse as the weeks go on, but we're dealing with it. So for now, I'm just taking it as it comes, kind of knowing that it's kind of all part of the process of pregnancy, and it's just another one of these symptoms that we have. As I mentioned earlier, this week I had everything confirmed with work, with maternity dates, leave and everything like that. Just nice knowing that that's another tick off the box and just one less thing to worry about. It feels like now that that's kind of sorted, that's a milestone that we've crossed, so that I can now start focusing on getting everything ready for when the baby arrives. So we're moving in the right direction. So moving on to week 30, heartburn has become a lot stronger, and I've noticed that it's not just at night anymore. I'm starting to get it through the day as well, so if I have my lunch, I'm starting to feel it lunch as well. I've been trying to manage it with little adjustments, but it's definitely making its presence known. I'm hoping that at some point it's going to ease up a wee bit soon, but for now we've got Gaviscon, and it's kind of helped making it a bit more bearable. The next thing for week 30 is baby brain. I have been super forgetful this week. It's just crept in from nowhere. Little things just seem to slip my mind more and more, which isn't really helpful when we're at the end of the school term, and there's lots of things that are happening at the moment, like sports day coming up and things like that. So yeah, it's not great, but we roll with it. It's little things that are happening, like I'll go upstairs to get something, and then by the time I get to the top of the stairs, I'm like, what was I getting again? I've completely forgotten. Or I'll be talking to Scott about something, and then halfway through I'll just go, I forgot what I was actually trying to tell you, I forgot the point I was trying to make. So it's definitely a real thing, but I'm just going with it. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad, but if you ever see me stopping mid-video and forgetting what I'm saying, you'll know the reason why. The next thing is leg cramps. They've been coming and going this week, and sometimes they just really catch me off guard, not expecting it at all. Whereas other times you can kind of feel it hanging about at the back of your leg, and you can just feel like if you go the wrong way, it's going to start feeling it a bit more. It's one of those symptoms that'll just randomly pop up and you don't know when that's going to happen. But I find like stretching helps. I was in the pool the other day, I caught it in the pool when I was swimming, so I had to kind of stretch it out to the side of the pool. Sometimes at night I can wake up and you can feel it's starting to come on. So I just rush to the bathroom, foot on the cold floor and stretch. It just seems to help it. But it's just one of these things that can completely catch you off guard. I'm hoping that it stays more off than on, but for the time being, it's just another one of the pregnancy quirks that we're dealing with. The next thing is swelling. I've really started to notice it in my legs, my feet and my fingers. I just kind of feel like I've blown up a wee bit this week. It's nothing too dramatic, but it's just that feeling of my rings are starting to feel a bit tight on my finger. Shoes aren't as comfortable as they once were. I'm having to wear elastic shoelaces now just to help get them on and off a bit easier. But all of this is just another sign that my body's adapting to how the baby's growing. One of the next things I've noticed this week is, I think I mentioned it in the previous video, was waddling. The waddle is definitely more noticeable this week. It was probably just a tiny waddle the last video that I mentioned, whereas this week I feel definitely a proper waddle that you would call. Do you know what? I feel like, do you know when you get the dinosaurs that are inflatable that people put on and run about in? That's what I feel like. I feel like I'm like running about in one of the dinosaur suits. That's how I kind of feels like I look when I'm walking. But I'm just embracing it. It's another part of pregnancy. So I'm just taking the waddle in my stride as I go on. It's probably only going to get worse as the weeks go on. We're just tackling it 1 week at a time. This week I went to the medical practice that's near me to get my RSV vaccine, which was really good, and it was pretty straightforward, so that's another thing ticked off the list. The RSV vaccine is recommended during pregnancy to help protect the baby after birth. It's a pretty straightforward process. Just turn up to your surgery once you've got your appointment. You go in with the midwife, they gave me the vaccine. It's just good knowing that you've done that step to help protect the baby after birth. This week we've been talking more to the kids about the baby and the new arrival. Charlotte she's 6, so she quite understands, she knows what's happening. Whereas Sophie's 2, going to be 3 in August, so she doesn't quite understand it as much as what obviously Charlotte does. She's very excited and can't wait for the baby to come along. So it's been good speaking to them about it this week. And it's actually been perfect timing because, as you'll probably be fully aware, Peppa Pig has just had a little sister, Evie. Been good to kind of say, oh, you're going to get a new brother too. So that's been quite good to sort of, especially for Sophie, relate it to something that she's watching. The little one's already excited to go to the cinema to see when the episodes come out of the new baby. It's just been a great way to kind of start that conversation with them and to help them understand what's going to be happening, what's coming at this new baby. I think as well, being able to show them all the clips of the announcement and everything and how Peppa and George are reacting to the new baby, that they're happy and excited, really helped the kids as well. It just makes it that bit more relatable for them. Especially Sophie, that she watches and she likes all the characters, so it's good being able to have that at starting the conversations. How are you feeling about the baby? Are you excited? It's really fun to watch her sort of curiosity in the baby go as well. She loves to kiss the baby goodnight. She's always asking about the baby, so it's really nice to see. I also thought I would show you, I picked up the Emma's baby, and this is the mum to be pack. I'll show you what you get in the pack. So you get a lot of kind of leaflets, the various different things. Oh, another wee leaflet there, just lots of different things. There's one on vitamins and everything like that. Wee information bits there, so that's really good. You get the food supplements and multivitamins. You get a 3-day sample, so if you can see that there. You also get a sample of a baby wipe, but it's a biodegradable plastic-free sample wipe, so we got that in the pack. We also got that, which I didn't realise is actually quite good. It's the Palmer's Cocoa Butter, but it's a shampoo and conditioner. So I'll be excited to try that. A Skin Bare makeup removal wipe. And always daily pad as well, you get one of them. And then, to be fair, the best thing that you get in the sample, well, I suppose it's only the best thing if it's the type of bottles that you're going to be using, but we're going to be using the Man bottles, and you get a free little Man bottle. These are really, really good because you can sterilise them anywhere. We tried other bottles before, but this was the one that worked best with both the kids. So this is what we'll be using for this child as well. So we're currently on week 30, or coming towards the end of week 30. So I'll show you a little bump update. So that's everything for this week. Things are definitely starting to change, and it's really exciting just starting to see some of the milestones kind of adding up and getting ticked off as we go along, getting ready for the baby's arrival. So that's been good this week. Let me know in the comments how your journey is going, whether you're experiencing the same symptoms or have any tips on how to manage them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!